Hi guys. Hi people. Hi everyone. Hi friends. Hi family. Oh, I'm back. It's Wednesday. I know I'm a few days late, but I'm back. Um, so I think there's gonna be a few people signing on, checking in. I'll give them a few seconds. All right, maybe a few minutes. Maybe like 1 or 2 minutes. Hi Lori. Welcome back. It's good to see your name pop up. Hope you liked today's episode. Adjust this light a little bit. There we go, a little too bright. Alright, you guys. If you're tuning in and watching this later on the IGTV channel, I appreciate it. Thanks. If you can't make it live, I get it. Sometimes shit happens, which, as we will see today, shit happens. So, give me another minute, and then whoever signs on or joins on for the live, we'll get going, all right? Wanako38, hello. What's up, bro? How's life? How's vida? Good? I hope so. Is this bright? Is this too bright? No, I'm good. Totally good. Alright, a little sip of water. Let's get going. Not too much, man. Just trying to, stay alive. It's crazy world. It's good to see you on here, man. Or good to see your name show up on there. It's nice to see it. All right, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get started here. I don't want to take too much of your time since you're already on. Oh, Shauna's here. Shauna's bowling though, but I appreciate it. I was just getting started too, like seriously. So, I wanted to start by saying most of these all these lives have been pretty prepared for myself. Pretty like I kind of take notes. I write what I want to talk about, so I don't stray in like 18 different directions, and so that I don't hang on, but I'm still listening. Cool, thanks, Sean. I appreciate it. So that I'm not like. So I don't go longer, I'm not sitting on here for 30, 45 minutes just talking, listening to myself talk. Because I really am just listening to myself talk at this point. But anyways, here we go, tangent again. I normally come prepared. I had something I really wanted to talk about today. And my plan was to prepare for it several hours before I had to get on here. But today was kind of a day. So it kind of gave me a rare opportunity to I can hear you too. It gave me a little rare opportunity to, even though I'm not necessarily prepared for what I wanted to talk about, today's day kind of pushed me into a direction that I'm gonna go ahead and talk about some shit that may help you. It's helped me, so hopefully the authenticness. What's up, Giovanni? Hey man, I'm supposed to be at work. I hope it's authentic. I hope that, you get a little, just real insight into kind of how I would have to deal with things, and maybe how you can probably deal with things too. I originally wanted to talk about kind of new beginnings in a sense, kind of starting over. The last few weeks have been kind of touching on tuning in from HQ. Hell yeah, thanks, bro. Kind of touching on like, we've fallen off track, or things are getting really challenging. Maybe I just want to stop and I'll start later when things are easier for me, right? Pausing on your goals and just kind of restarting over and over and over again. And so I wanted to just talk about like new beginnings, new restarting, and kind of refreshing and how to go about that. And that's kind of because like in my life, I had to say, there's some things that I need to reset. There's some things that I need to restart, and kind of begin anew and change some things so that I have a new beginning as well, so that the goals that I really want to achieve can be achieved, and I'm not continuously falling backwards and backwards and backwards, because it's the most frustrating thing in the world, but it happens to all of us, right? So I wanted to talk about that, and today's day kind of gave me a challenge, right? You guys all know where I work, but there's a lot going on today that I kind of had to be, and not in charge of, but responsible for, making sure that things went smoothly, right? Making sure that, that nothing happened. There was no fires or anything, but there was fires. And I mean, work fires where you have to fix things, something goes wrong, something doesn't go the way it should go, and you gotta figure out a way to fix them. So my work day started 6 a.m. Everyone's best and favorite time to start work, and right away it was cool, it was chill, it was fine, but as the morning started to pick up, fire one happened, and I was like, okay, how are we gonna do this? I think we can make it happen. We can handle it. Just have to move things here and there. So as I go run into my car to go fix said fire number one, I don't know if you saw my story on my personal Instagram, but I walk out to a completely flattened tire. So I can't use my car to get over there, right? So that's fire number one. Fire number one eventually gets put out. Now I have to deal with my tire. I have to fix it, replace the tire, get the spare, whatever, right? I'm fine. And then I gotta think about, okay, now I gotta get this tire replaced. In the meantime, fire number two at work happened. And I'm sitting there, okay, let me figure this out. I don't need my tire right now. I don't. I'm at work. I'm not gonna need my tire until I leave work. So I have a spare, I'm good. Let's move on to fire number two and fix that. All right, that was cool too. So I'm chilling. I get fire 3 and 4 together. Okay. So at this point, there's one of two things my day can go. I can choose to be really pissed off, be really upset, and go crazy and just be stressed and maybe, kind of turn in and not want to deal with it and just quit. Or not quit, but just kind of someone else deal with it, or whatever happens, I don't care. Or let it ruin my day where I come home and I'm just a jerk at home. I don't want to talk. I'm in a bad mood. I'm not present. I go to sleep upset, tired. I wake up and you kind of still feel those emotions. That's path one. And I think a lot of us probably go path one. Happens all the time. I think it's the easiest one because it's really easy to be angry about this shit. It's like, come on, man. I'm just trying to, do right by me. And the funny thing is that I wanted to talk about new beginnings because, like I said, I'm making these new beginnings in my life and trying to change things. And then day 2 of me trying to, change in a sense, and all this stuff is happening. It's like, man, why? I'm trying to be good, right? So that's path one. But thankfully, over the years, in my experiences with other shit that has happened at work or personally, believe me, it's not the first time I've had to deal with tires like that. It's the worst, man. Fucking hate flat tires. Anyways, that's the easiest. But anyways, over the years, I've grown and not developed, but just learned from reading, from podcasts, from other people's experiences, from growing from my own experiences, that it's my choice how the rest of this day is gonna go. Flat tire as soon as you get to work, that could have just ruined the day altogether, right? It's a dark cloud over your head all day. You don't even want to think about anything else. You're just like, oh, I gotta spend money, blah blah blah, right? Fudge, lost my train of thought. There was a car rolling in. So I took each one as just, it's a circumstance, it's happened, and you got to move on from it. You got to be able to understand that these things they're not in my control, right? I have a flat tire, I put a spare on. What else can I do now? All right, next, move on. Fire 1 happened at work. I got to fix this. Now it's okay. Move on. And then and it just keeps rolling like that. And the cool thing about that is that what I've noticed when I kind of just let it slide off or just kind of keep rolling forward and just try to figure it out as you go is that you kind of build this little momentum and things just continue to get better. Or maybe they don't continue to get better, but maybe you just continue to handle it better as you continue to feel that way about it. So for from that, I try to like recommend, if try to remove yourself from the emotional situation of how you feel, right? How we feel about what's going on is not the best measure of what this really means in our lives, right? Like, my day's not ruined because something didn't show up at the gym to get delivered. Is it an issue? Is it problematic? Sure, but it's not life or death. Like, Amazon delays deliveries all the time, right? So request to be sorry, I don't do requests for live shares. So yeah, and then other ways that I think would be beneficial. So like I said, that's just kind of something that I dealt with today. Something I had to kind of talk myself down. I was in the car on the way to get my it's not even the end of the story, you guys. Damn poor towel holders. Exactly. We can't even find the paper towel dispensers. It's not even the end of my day. After I left work, I go to get the tire fixed because it's just a nail in my tire. So I'm like, let me get it fixed. Yeah, it turns out can't be fixed. I didn't know that. There's a certain angle, the nail goes, ruined. So instead of getting the tire patched up for free, I have to get a brand new tire, pay for it because there's no warranty on it. So you can imagine that after a day like I had, that would have been over the top and done and blown up, and man, I would have been pissed. And I was for like 10 minutes. You're allowed to be pissed. I was mad. It's okay to be mad, right? But what would have happened if I would have paid the money and got my tire replaced and gone home pissed the whole time? Nothing. I still paid for it. I still had to deal with waiting for a tire. I still had to go through all that. Now the situation's gone. Why the hell am I still mad about it? Right? Maddie Moore, hi. Why the hell am I still mad about it? It's not going to do me any good to drive home all pissed. No. So, all that to say, moral of my day, happy Wednesday, y'all. Happy hump day. That's what that means. Moral of my day is, when you find yourself in circumstances that you feel are crazy, you feel are unfair, you feel are stressful, anxious, why? Just remember that it's not going to change the actual situation, right? Nothing will, unless we address the situation, try to fix the problem, find a solution. The best thing to do is to take a few deep breaths, calm yourself down, and find a solution as quickly as possible. If we find a solution to our problems without getting emotionally involved, especially when it comes to work, especially when it comes to life issues that just happen, a crack in your windshield, someone hit your car, or a shopping cart ran into your car at the grocery store. Those things happen, right? But we can't let little things piss us off so much and ruin our day. It's like you have a whole day, and then this little problem right here is what's gonna fuck it up for you? Sorry. I'm not sorry. What's gonna fuck it up for you? No. Don't let that happen. Alright? And other ways that you can cope with challenges like that, if you have and they're not immediate challenges, maybe it's something coming up in the future, you can, write about it, journal it out, talk about how you feel, and then read it later. Oh man, I was really sad that day. I'm fine. It happens. Sometimes you gotta see the words or hear the words in your own head and read them or hear them aloud, or just read them from a different perspective. Breathing techniques work great. Take big deep breaths in, slowly exhale out. If you slowly exhale, it actually is physiologically gonna slow your heart rate down. So you elevate your heart rate, you elevate your stress level when you get anxious, when you get upset at circumstances, long exhales will slow your heart rate down. So guilty of losing my patience. Yeah, it happens to all. I think all of us are, man. Like, I get mad sometimes when freaking come home and I don't know. We all get mad at it. I can't do an example right now. Stupid things. I don't even want to talk about it. Right? Oh, I'm out of toothpaste. Oh, man. Fuck, I'm out of toothpaste today. Because I should have gone to the store yesterday. See? Take ownership of things too. If something happened and it was your fault, take ownership of it. Oh, shit. I messed up. All right, what can I do now to fix that? Right? You gotta be able to remove yourself from the circumstance, remove yourself from the situation, and don't get emotionally involved in it. All right, so if like you're getting challenges throughout the day, or you're trying to really make an effort to start fresh, getting back to my new beginnings topic. See, I'm going back. I'm gonna talk about it soon. You're trying to get back into your fitness routine, your eating habits, or just personal growth. You're trying to be a better person, right? You have to be able to do those things. You have to be able to separate yourself, and you have to be able to be self-aware of what you are contributing to the stress that's really in your life. Well, thanks for hearing me out, guys. It's nice for you to be here for me to talk about this stuff. I mean, I already talked to Audrey about it. She helped too. Not that you guys didn't help, but she agreed that this was probably a good idea too, to just go live with it. So yeah, that's all I have for today. But I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be making some changes to this whole format, so be aware for that. I will be a lot more on YouTube, and look out for my podcast coming soon, okay? So my podcast is going to be more of this format where, it's a little more, I don't want to say scripted, but it's going to be a little more fluid. So it's going to be a little more rigid, I guess, and fluid, so that it's in a organized manner on the podcast and on the YouTube. And then for lives, I'll probably do this was fun, talk about my day live, Q&A live, random lives, just so I can be there for you guys in different ways, and then have more time to really create some content that'll be beneficial for not only you guys, but probably myself too, for my own edification and for my own personal growth. So thanks, you guys. I will see you all hopefully next week, probably next week, most likely next week. I got maybe one or two of more lives like this, and then everything will be shifting over. So stay tuned though. I'm not going anywhere as far as lives, just not as structured as this. 7:30, you gotta be there. It'll be random, maybe scheduled far in advance, so you guys know of it better, okay? Thank you guys. I really appreciate the views on here, the comments, the participation, the encouragement, the support. It really does mean a lot to me. It really helps me think about what to talk about. It really helps me want to help you guys, because we all go through the same shit. We're all human. We all have lives. We all have stress. We all have shit. So I'm just like you, and I just want to help you, all right? I appreciate you. I love you guys. Stay tuned, like I said, for some announcements. If you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, the link should be in my bio. If not, just message me. And then as soon as I get my podcast out, you guys will be the first to know. All right? Peace. Love y'all. Go be the best version of yourselves.